Tottenham midfielder Christian Eriksen is a world-class talent and the crucial figure in the team. In the playoff against Ireland to make the World Cup, the playmaker scored a hat-trick in Denmark's 5-1 demolition of the Irish at Lansdowne Road. Tricky winger Payán Sisto plays for Spanish club Celta Vigo, and only 3 players, including Barcelona duo Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, provided more assists in La Liga last season. Captain Simon Kjaer plays for Sevilla, who knocked Manchester United out of the Champions League, and midfielder Thomas Delaney has just been transferred between German clubs Werder Bremen and Borussia Dortmund for $46 million. It has to be Michael Laudrup, possibly not only the greatest Danish but the greatest Scandinavian player ever. Zlatan won titles with Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus and Ajax. In 1999, was voted the greatest foreign player in Spanish football over the last 25 years, which put him ahead of even Dutch master Johan Cruyff. The 64-year-old age-hair-eyed is a highly experienced manager. The former Manchester City player was in charge of the Norwegian national team for 5 years from 2003 but never guided them to a major championships. Still, he has won club titles in Norway, Sweden and Denmark. He has been in charge of the Danish national team since 2015 after replacing the long-serving Morten Olsen. To get the ball to Eriksen and hope for the best. That's simplistic, but he is the talent the team revolves around. They line up as a 4-2-3-1 with the 2 wingers, Sisto and Yuri Poulsen, who scored against Peru. Highly mobile and can cover a lot of ground. They are fast, physical and direct and love a set piece, usually delivered by Eriksen, but they can also play a bit as well. Take out Eriksen, in a legal sense of course, but if Australia can restrict the involvement of the Spurs man, who scored 11 goals during qualifying, it will go a long way to winning the game. Sisto, Poulsen and Delaney are dangerous, but big striker Nikolai Jorgensen was terrible against Peru. Peru also made a lot of headway attacking left-back Jens Striger Larsen, who struggled with the pace of the Peruvian attacks, so Matthew Leckie could be pivotal for Australia. The furthest Denmark has progressed in the World Cup was in 1998 when they made it to the quarterfinals. They emerged from a group stage featuring France, South Africa, and Saudi Arabia, beat Nigeria 4-1 in the round of 16 before losing 3-2 to eventual World Cup finalists Brazil in a thriller. Denmark has been to the World Cup 4 times before Russia and only failed to qualify from the group stage in 2010, when it lost to Holland, then 3-1 to Japan. But probably its most embarrassing moment was to lose 3-0 to England in the round of 16 in 2002. It's usually England who is embarrassed at that stage. According to several UN reports, the Danes are the happiest people on earth, which is nice for them. Maybe it's something to do with the diet. They have a fondness for pickled herring and salty licorice with a cold glass of milk. Half the people in the capital Copenhagen cycle to work, and Lego is a Danish invention. Also does a good line in TV drama. See the Killing and Borgendot photo gallery. The wildest football fans at World Cup 2018. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on Pinterest, share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on Pinterest. 1 of 4 to HIDE thumbs. 2 Australians. It will be Princess Mary, although it's not clear which team she will be supporting in this game. Maybe she will have one of those half and half scarves made up. The former Mary Donaldson was working for a Sydney real estate agent when she met Denmark's Prince Frederik at the slip-in at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. It was a fairy tale romance and they lived happily ever after. Denmark is my favorite Scandinavian country. Sweden and Norway are complete holes. Princess Mary could have done better if she'd stayed in Australia.